Like, I don't. It's really hard to engage with people who literally have like skulls that are 1 foot thick, and my diamond drill bit like physically can't get through it. Okay.
Well, you guys.
It's really hard to engage
like
with
100
people
miles an
who
hour,
didn't
though.
get their basic GED.
Hi guys, thank you for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see any future content. Also, make sure to follow my socials in the description. And if you want to debate sometime, just add me on TikTok and send me a DM. Thank you.
Anything, but they do.
Doll, would you
Wait,
mourn
saying
if
saying
someone
like,
you
wait.
didn't like or
What's
didn't
wrong?
know died? Would you mourn? Would you feel pretty fucking stupid to be forced to fucking mourn for someone you don't know or don't support?
You're not forced to mourn anybody. You're just
apparently
not
we're not allowed to have our opinions.
disparage
Apparently
somebody
we're not
that was
allowed to
innocently
say.
murdered. There's a difference.
Apparently
Yes,
we're
you
not
can-
allowed to
wait.
say it's sad. I don't condone it.
Wait a
but
minute.
he said this. Apparently we're not allowed to say that. We have to. We have
if
to
you
be
like
what you want us to
disrespecting the
fucking
dead,
be.
if
Well,
you
you
like-
can literally
if you like
talk about what
disrespecting the
races
dead,
you would
then
prefer
we are
as your
just different
slaves.
people. We are
It's
different
not.
people.
Wait. Let's not disrespecting someone to point out that they were a terrible person.
Yes,
in
it
real
is.
life.
It is.
No, it isn't. Okay.
And
Yes.
also, I would
When
like
it's-
to
when
say,
it's not
Doll,
true,
I've
when
never
it's not
pointed
true,
out. I have never
Which-
pointed
it's not
out that
true,
Charlie Kirk was a terrible
What's
person.
something that
I've
what's something
never
that is
even
absolutely
gone
true?
down that road.
I just want to say
No, he
I
was
never
hurt.
had respect for Charlie Kirk in the first place. I feel
Is that
sad
what happened?
that. Sorry, I
think
feel
a shitty person
I feel
he
bad
says.
that he died. I feel bad for him.
That's an opinion.
I feel bad for his family.
I feel bad, yeah.
But oh yeah, I think everybody does, right? I think the problem is then the left says, okay, like he did things like advocating for the Great Replacement theory, right? He was really iffy on like the civil rights bill, like saying it's a huge mistake. We don't like that. We think that he was a terrible person for a lot of his opinions, his beliefs, for like advocating for Donald Trump. And you're like, oh, how dare you point out the fact that he had terrible beliefs? Why would you ever do that?
It's not that hard. It's really not that hard.
No, it is. I'm going to point it out.
So if somebody says something, Scratch, that you don't agree with, you don't talk about the person after they've been unalived and disparage them.
Oh,
Of
really?
course we're gonna- wait.
Oh, really?
Of
Do you want to
course
know
we're
how
gonna do
many
that,
memes I just collected?
I just want when
hold on,
conservatives
Scratch. Wait,
when
one
conservatives are
second.
dragging
Do you know how
Charlie
many
Kirk's
memes
barely
I
cold-
have collected
Okay.
about you guys disparaging every single unarmed black man that the police have killed in the last 15 years? Do you want to know about my meme collection about what the right spreads
Just a
when the
whataboutism.
police kill somebody?
Yes.
Are
You
are
guys
people
do
making
every
rap
fucking thing you
songs
can
and
to pick apart
screaming
somebody's
in
fucking
celebration
character. You pick
about
apart somebody's
any
character
of
to
the people in
justify
your memes?
their unalivement.
No,
but we
they're
can't
not.
say
They're
this
not.
is sad,
They're
but
not.
he said this. We
Yeah.
can't say that. But you can fucking say George Floyd deserved it. He was a fucking criminal.
I can't breathe. I can't
Wait,
breathe.
to be
I'm
fair
fucking
here.
Steven
Wait, to be fair.
Crowder's
To be
own
fair
podcast.
here. I did watch the entire right. Seal clap to Trump doing illegal deportations to El Salvador to a literal like torture camp. Like,
yeah.
Oh, and
Yeah,
like-
I've got a
and
bunch
Alex,
of
don't forget
alligator
Alex-
Legitimate torture
Alcatraz
camp.
memes.
Don't
I've
forget
got
about
doing the Trayvon.
Yeah, because it's
I've
the
got
reason
that meme
why
from
the
you
reason
pieces of
why
shit
we
on the
do that
right.
is because they're actually going to humane facilities, and you guys make it out like they're going to Auschwitz.
True,
she
true. The
So it's
humane
like
facilities.
you
she
write
said
your own
all
jokes.
of you pieces of shit on
You
the
write your
right.
own jokes.
I
True.
can't
All
believe it.
Not
yeah.
say
Honestly,
all of
it
you.
is kind of. It is kind of this.
I just want to
I
wait.
did not
Sorry.
say
I was
all
trying
of
to-
you pieces
I was
of
trying to make a
shit.
point.
I said you pieces of shit
Sorry, I just
on
want-
the right. The
I just-
people who
wait,
literally
wait.
spread that shit.
Radio,
the people
just give
who
me-
were
radio, just give me
literally
a sec.
clapping.
I let you
the
go.
fact
Radio.
that people going to
Radio.
alligator
Radio, I
Alcatraz
did
would
let-
be eaten
radio.
by alligators.
Can you let her
Radio.
talk for a second?
Yeah,
Scratch?
I
would've
literally let her
finished,
go.
Scratch, if
I
you-
literally let her go.
No, you
I waited to
didn't.
make
You
my. Yes, I
literally
did
said
previously.
radio,
and then I made my point.
radio,
Look, I don't give a
the whole
fuck.
time I
Okay,
talked,
I'm a black man. Okay, I'm feeling very oppressed by a white woman right now. So just give me a sec to get this point out. Okay. When
gonna
Charlie
throw up.
Kirk's, when
I
Charlie,
am going to literally throw
Sorry.
up. This is a joke, right?
that was a
Please,
joke. Yeah,
please don't
that was a
do
It
joke.
was clearly a joke.
Okay.
No,
When
but
Charlie-
like, is that even? Did anyone laugh? Did one person?
Holy
laugh?
shit, bro.
Oh my gosh. Really, doll?
Hey,
Oh,
doll.
God.
I need you to ascend
I
from.
actually
Wait,
think the
doll.
liberals aren't even.
Doll,
Can you
funny.
wait, I'm
Can you
doll,
believe it? He made
doll,
a joke.
Doll.
It's
He
doll.
why
made a
Jimmy
joke.
Kimmel actually
Doll,
was fired
doll,
because it's
doll,
like you're
doll,
unable
doll,
to
doll,
make
doll,
an
doll,
actual
doll.
joke.
Doll. I need you to ascend from chimp to ape, just for like a minute, please. Scratch, go ahead.
Okay. Sorry. When Charlie Kirk's barely cold body is being drug around around and propped up as a, oh my gosh, everything he ever advocated for was great, and he never advocated for anything bad ever. Of course, we're gonna come out and say, hey, he did do a lot of really bad stuff. We're not just because he unalived doesn't mean we're gonna cuck out and say he was great. He did everything great. He was this bastion of free speech when he went around debating college students to clip them out of context so he could promote his TPUSA bullshit. Okay, why the fuck would I ever not call that out? And I'm not like saying Charlie Kirk should have been unalived when I point out that he was a bad person.
I won't even say
Okay,
Charlie
so
Kirk
this
was
is
a
this
bad
is why.
person.
Can I respond to that? Can I respond to that?
Sure. I just wanted to point out, Doll, that I have yet to
Oh my
ever
God.
say, I have yet to ever say Charlie Kirk was a bad person, because I believe all he did was share his own personal beliefs. I don't agree with those, but that doesn't make him a bad person.
Do you think that
Thank you,
do you
Radio.
think that somebody
Here you
who do you think Nick Fuentes is a bad person? I have at first.
No, I think he has disgusting beliefs.
Do you think that Kanye West is a bad
Okay.
person?
I think he has disgusting beliefs.
Okay, can your
Wait, do you
beliefs
think-
make you
wait,
a
I'm
bad?
sorry,
Wait,
so
can
do
your
you think it
beliefs
was-
make you a bad person? So if I had the belief if I had a belief I never act of that we should unalive all people on Earth, would I be a bad person for believing that?
Yes.
Okay, so beliefs can make you a bad person. So if Charlie Kirk has beliefs that hurt the majority of Americans, and not only has those beliefs, but then puts that into actual political practice to motivate young voters to vote for someone like Donald Trump, who then ends things like USAID and deports 263 people to a El Salvadoran torture camp, we can say that
Okay,
he was a bad person.
What beliefs did Charlie Kirk push that you're saying makes him such a terrible person?
The great.
I mean,
great
Trump said he was
theory.
Trump said he was instrumental in him getting elected, and if that's true, then there's a pretty decent causal link between him and then like people getting deported to a legitimate torture prison. Not only that, he did like support a fascist and was probably fascist himself, as well as spread countless. He spread so much lies and misinformation about climate change, evolution, etc., vaccines.
Okay. Well,
Like he wasn't good. He wasn't good for the media sphere. He was
I will
actually
be honest.
toxic to the media sphere.
I
Wait,
did not
he
ever
was toxic to the
listen
media
to
sphere.
Charlie Kirk
He
because I
supported
don't
a fascist,
think
and he
was
supports
a
somebody who likes to illegally torture people. So I would say he is a bad person. But
Cringy
he
and
didn't
Scratch, you
deserve
guys
to
are
get unalived.
dominating the whole panel right now. And it's
Don't care
really
about
fucking annoying me.
torture.
The Great Replacement Theory.
Well,
Huh?
I don't
That's
want
just making
like,
so many leaps.
Scratch.
I think he'd make a great Tomb Raider.
What
Like,
I'm
there's
trying
a
to
leap after
what I'm
leap
trying
over
to
here.
say
You should
is
start
none of
writing
this,
movie scripts.
none of my conversation to this point has ever focused on the things Charlie Kirk said, except for the debate we had about 2A and what happened to him.
Cringy, you're
I
reading
did
the wrong.
bring up his quote about that.
Cringy, you're reading the wrong
yeah, he
script.
did. He wants to keep off the previous guy.
UFA sent you script number 10 and 5. You're supposed to read 10, you
Oh,
go to
I'm-
number 5.
Well, speaking of UFA, I have a question.
Can you
Now that the
resend
guy
it?
you're following
Can you send it
died,
to
what's
me?
your plan now?
We
We're
continue.
gonna keep
We march
pushing
on.
forward. We're
We
gonna
trudge
keep
on.
making chapters, different colleges, and hopefully we can motivate.
Wait.
voters.
Hey, Jake, something was just said in the chat that I think is really important to drill down on.
Yeah,
All of
W
these-
Scratch and
all
W
of these
Cringy. I think we should
leaps
really
that
drill down on that
Scratch is
comment right there.
making with regards to torture camps and fascists, and Face brought it up earlier, P3DO. All of this rhetoric that you guys are deploying directly influenced the assassin. It's this hyperbolic bullshit
So,
that you
I'm-
guys deploy that are making these pinched little.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So it's
I'm sorry, Donovan.
hyperbolic.
Wait, I'm
So
sorry,
it's
Donovan. I'm
hyperbolic.
sorry. Wait, I'm sorry, Donovan.
States
Donovan, I'm sorry that your little
about
bitch
us.
brain got offended by the fucking
There it
truth.
is.
But the truth is the
There it
truth.
is.
I will speak the
This
truth.
is how sophisticated
So
they are.
Donovan,
The
I just
fucking
I-
president,
when you
I've
form
never
a
seen a
cogent
dumber
argument
duo on
and deploy
TikTok.
it,
I've
the
never
only
seen
thing
a
they
dumber
have
duo.
to say in
I have
return
to say.
are vulgar insults.
So
That's
Donovan,
it.
is it hyperbolic when we used State Department reports from 2022 and 2023? Is it hyperbolic when we use the UN report, which used 23 former prisoners' testimony to describe the torture of people being beaten in CCOT, of prisoner guards throwing water down on the ground and tasing it into prisoners and then I
think it's really racist of you to look at the procedures in El Salvador as somehow barbaric.
So it's not, wait, is it hyperbolic when I use
they don't have the protection?
Is it hyperbolic when you use State Department and UN reports to come to the conclusion that people are being tortured?
The comings and goings of the prison
system
in El Salvador,
even though
here in the United States it would be considered.
So Donovan, you're going to answer that question. So is it
You guys have
hyperbolic?
any friends?
Over the top.
Donovan, is it hyperbolic?
You know how
when
to
you use
talk to people?
Huh?
Do you
I
just
talk to your mom
back
every
to people?
night, doll. Okay, so shut the fuck up.
I think you're
Donovan,
just
Donovan.
So
Donovan.
Scratch.
No, Donovan. I want you to answer.
We
that
obliterated
question.
her.
No. When you're talking about the taser, are they shooting the prongs, or are you talking about like dry stunning?
No, they're shooting the prongs into water and then electrocuting
because
the water.
Because if they shoot the prongs, it's going to bounce off of concrete, right?
It would just lay down on the water, wouldn't it? And then it would electrocute the water.
It won't lay down on the water. It's basically two prongs that come out like in two different deviations. Like it will bounce off of concrete.
If it bounced off the concrete and then it landed on the soaked water,
it's not going to stick in the
ground.
concrete. It's
not
going to
stick in the
off and
concrete.
go
It just needs to be in contact with the water.
Yeah, I get it. Like for
okay, so
1
if it's
second,
in
maybe.
contact with the water, when the water is touching the prisoner's feet, that's gonna electrocute.
Yeah, it's not staying in the water. If you shoot any type of metal into concrete, it's gonna bounce off.
I never said
And
then
okay,
bounce
so wait,
back
so
into
wait,
the
just so I'm sorry.
water-soaked
When I
floor,
drop,
which is also.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry.
I don't know what.
I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm curious. Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm curious. When I drop a ball on the floor, does it eventually land on the floor and stay on the floor, Ironside?
We're talking about velocity and like stuff like that. We're not talking about like something that is.
No, if I drop something, on the floor, it might bounce once or twice, but it'll end up on the fucking floor.
Listen, dude.
If you want
to talk about something that comes up
seen
at the speed of like a bullet.
Ironside. If you want to calculate the flight trajectory of a taser prong onto a concrete floor,
You're telling me that like
water,
unless they're in a pool of water. If they dump water on the floor, you're telling me like maybe for like a half a millisecond it will shock the water, but it's gonna bounce off. You know these.
Okay, so maybe I'm being stupid here. When you fire a taser gun, if you hold down the button, it'll continually output electricity, correct?
So it will bounce off, correct?
Okay, so if it bounces off, will it eventually land on? So wait, will it eventually land on the? Within like a second, will it eventually land on the concrete floor?
You're telling me that
floor?
these two metal prongs
will it land on the wet concrete floor?
Land on the concrete floor.
Why is this
less
even
than
important?
a millimeter of water. Like
this is so. Oh, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ, dude!
Believe anything.
How do you wake up every day and put your shoes on? Holy shit!
Can I talk for a second?
So I'm gonna.
You didn't pass.
They're very boring.
Okay, I'm gonna. I had a wait. I was trying to get
science class.
Cringy. I was trying to get Donovan. I know Donovan was really running from a question there. Okay, so Donovan, when I use State Department and UN reports to come to my conclusion that CCOT is a torture camp, am I being hyperbolic?
You and Scratch are like double teaming, like nobody else can talk.
Scratch, can you hold on for a second, please? I need to do things.
Yeah, I want to hear radio talk, to be honest.
I have other things I need to do. So I'm asking if anybody else on the panel has some shit they'd like to say to me before I leave.
Hey, I will say the first thing, radio, you've always been cordial. We've had our debates on political stuff, but like I think you're an awesome person. I wouldn't be up on your panels. Like most of the time we have debate stuff, not debates, but we do fucking trivia nights. Like, we've always gotten along. I don't think you're a bad person. I don't think ETR is a bad person. Do you have your political beliefs? Absolutely. I've never heard you say anything disgusting, and I'm going to defend you on that.
So I'll say something. I think ETR is genuine, and like we'll say like at the end of the day, like his true thoughts. I think you're phony.
How am I phony?
That's just my opinion.
Well, I mean, maybe you should go a little bit deeper on that if you think I'm phony.
Well, I mean, it's you're busy and on your way out. You wanted feedback. I think
the fact that I refuse to say bad things about Charlie Kirk when I hardly fucking know anything about him, and the few things that I have checked,
you don't get credit for that.
That's
what normal people do. You don't get credit for that. That's not an extra like.
No, that's a fucking problem. I give him credit.
That's like
I really
what normal, respectable
holy
people
shit.
do. With dignity, and
I rather
kind of ironic. It's kind of ironic hearing
really
about, like, dignity, normal people coming from Dahl, but you know.
No shit.
True. You know, I really wouldn't. I prefer not to debate Dahl, and actually, and would much prefer to debate her caretaker instead. But
right.
Alas.
So I mean, I really don't care why Dahl thinks I'm fake, because I'm not, and Dahl is a fucking whack. So nobody fucking cares what Dahl thinks. I just thought she might be able to go a little bit deeper on her accusation that I'm genuine, but she can't because she's.
I just don't care to, and yeah,
That's
all.
fine, doll. You really have no right to be up here trying to assassinate anyone's character.
Absolutely.
You're a pretty awful fucking person.
True.
Well, that's your opinion, and you know, I tend to stay far away from people like you, cringy.
That's fine. The consensus is that you're an awful person. Listen, if I sat up here and I literally
with your
said,
group of,
I don't think
libtards.
Kanye is a bad person. He's just
Yeah,
mentally ill.
Yeah, like
and
you
I
surround
said, I don't
yourself
think,
with libtards.
I said, I don't think Charlie Kirk is a bad person. He just had his particular beliefs I disagreed with. But I can say you're a fucking bad person. That should tell you a lot.
Honestly, I don't think Doll's a bad person because honestly, bullying Doll is kind of like bullying an autistic child.
Do you wish somebody would assassinate me?
No, Doll.
I
don't wish violence on anyone ever.
Oh. So you're saying I'm worse than Charlie Kirk. So what are you meaning
I don't know Charlie Kirk.
Real quick,
I hardly fucking
I was
know
actually
him.
off the day that September 10th happened. I had the day off, ironically. And like after it happened, like I was going on multiple people's lives. I was on radio live, UTR's live. I was on Red State's live. Like nobody I heard say anything crazy. Were there people saying stuff in the fucking comments that were crazy? Absolutely. I never heard radio say anything. Like I actually heard her say that it's a fucking tragedy.
This old lady paid like $20 to
I'm gonna be honest. Like I'm not here
every fucking live I was on. Like get a life.
That's not radio. That's not radio.
That's what she did.
No, she
Okay,
didn't.
so radio, you done here? We good to go? Or?
She's like, you know, she's a loser.
I wanna ask
Radio
Donovan.
never said that. Radio, I will back you 100%. We differ politically, but you never fucking said that. If you did say that, I wouldn't be friends with you and go up on your panels all the time. So I will end it at that.
Why are you giving her credit for being like
Because I will give credit
that's
to
a
people
normal thing to do?
I'm a
Like
good
it's not like
person,
oh you're so
I'm not here to
good
get coins. I'm here to
because
just
you
tell the
didn't
truth.
celebrate the
I think you're
death of
smart.
a
I think you're incredibly smart, but you do say some
Whoa.
incredibly crazy shit. I will say that.
No,
I
it's
think
like
you're
all
better-
you
I think
guys
you're
are
better
like
than
giving
that.
like these all these
And
awards.
scratch and cringy.
You
I
are
think
a
you guys
liberal
are
that
fucking. I
didn't
think you guys are
Let
fucking
me
incredibly
fucking finish. I'm
Okay,
like
go ahead.
you guys all are like you're a liberal that didn't celebrate. You get extra points. It's like no, that's what just people should have done. That's it.
You got to give
Something like
credit.
you don't get
And I
a special
did
prize.
the right thing, doll. Because
So what Doll's mad about
and
is
I
that Doll
don't
comes up on a
celebrate
live,
killing
lies about what
people.
radio says. We point out that she's lying about it, and we say and that we're glad that radio didn't do that. And it's like, I can't believe you guys are calling out my lies and saying they're glad that radio didn't do that kind
Nobody
of stuff.
is
believe
calling
this?
anything you guys are saying. You're like two Muppets.
I think you're the I think
like
you're
you're
the
just
only
like
one. Doll, I know you have a very hard time listening to
like
black
talking
people and
over
listening
each
in
other,
general. Okay,
and
I
you're
know.
like on the same side. It's actually like comical. Like I've never
This
seen
is why they have
anything
like
this.
This is why they had classes for like special kids back in like school. Okay, because some people can't
True.
follow along as fast, and
No,
you're
it's
one
like
of those
you're like
people.
autistic and you don't know how to talk to people. You talk at people.
No, whoa, Doll, no need
You
to
don't know how to
project.
talk, period.
Insane ableism going on.
Valid.
Okay, are we?
So
This is
if
the
everybody
first
is
time you've
done,
all
I'll open up
stopped
the panel
talking
spot.
The entire time.
Yeah,
you've
take
been
care.
up there.
For the record, you have my respect as well. Radio, take care. Thank you.
Radio.
So I wanted to.
You're
I wanted
very
to make a point. So
powerful
I'm
in
gonna
your
ask.
remarks.
Don't fucking forget that, okay?
Okay. I have a really basic
Take care,
question
friend.
for Donovan. And I want to ask him one time.
You can
Is
drop
it,
off if
is
you'd
it
like.
hyperbolic? Is it
Take
hyperbolic
care.
of me to use State Department reports and UN reports to come to the conclusion that there's torture going on at CCOT
Oh, and don't forget Human Rights Watch as well.
and human rights?
Don't forget they don't agree with the UN. They think the UN is corrupt. They
Okay.
didn't agree.
So
with
I'm gonna ask it. I just want him to
The UN
answer
is
that.
definitely corrupt.
Is it hyperbolic of me to use Human Rights Watch and UN reports and 2 State Department reports to come to the conclusion that there's torture happening at CCOT?
Yeah, and I'm also concerned about the alligators not eating enough. You know, like
Can
where
Donovan
is
actually answer that question?
adequate food for those?
Wait, can somebody
I think,
please mute the
because
special
I
ed
love
kid?
animals, and I really
This is
want to
sad.
advocate
Okay.
for like
Calm down
alligators
the
as
able
well.
a little bit. We can do it slightly. Okay.
Well, I think they forgot their helmet though, Scratch.
Fuck it. Just a little bit. Just tone it down a little bit. Do you remember you are on the UFA? Okay. So can Donovan answer that question?
I don't think anyone's interested in any of your talking points that you guys are like.
I know that we're right, and I know it's really
Yeah, I know,
hard
it's
to
a-
actually
yeah,
bring facts.
it's
into
really
it.
hard.
To engage with you on.
Okay.
It's like
It's really hard
nobody
because
wants to talk to you.
I
I'd
know.
love to hear
yeah,
it.
it's really hard. People keep all the conservatives keep dodging us. You know, I really don't think Charlie Kirk would have wanted them to dodge, but
What's the
you know,
point in the
they
argument?
keep doing it anyways.
You're on a
What's
tour
the
with
argument?
with a
CCOT
pedo, I don't know.
does do things that would be classified as torture. Yeah, what's the point in the argument?
The point is that Donald Trump
I'm
Who
lost.
cares?
against the Donald Trump sent 263 immigrants and to a torture camp and violated their due process rights to do it.
He deported them to El Salvador.
Yes, specifically CCOT.
El Salvador.
Which there were- which
Well,
are-
no,
torture.
well, so
Yes.
so
And
he
there's torture
didn't
at
really
CCOT.
care if they stayed in CCOT because Abrego was moved out of CCOT and he didn't seem to care too much. So it's up to them. It's not like that's not our prison.
That's not
It's
true,
not like
though.
Gitmo.
Oh
It
my
absolutely
god.
is true. It's not like Gitmo. Okay, we don't operate CCOT. They do. If they
Do you
want to move
We had
prisoners
two,
out of there,
we
that's
had
up to
two
them.
previous State Department reports talking about torture and a Human Rights Watch one. You're saying that
Do you believe
Trump
that
knew
people should
about
be
this?
deported
We're paying,
to
wait,
their
wait, give me a second,
place?
give me a second. We're paying Bukele I almost said Bukati. Fuck. Bukele $6 million to keep these people here. Yes, he probably knew about the shit that was happening there. He decided to do it anyway. And that's not even true.
The job that Bukele has done in El Salvador is nothing short of miraculous. And this speaks to one of the other problems that the left kind of has with regards to
So Donovan,
this
wait,
very
Donovan,
soft
I need you. Okay,
position of
Donovan.
criminals.
So
Let me
I
finish this
notice
point.
how
Well,
nothing you
you
just said.
guys wanna
So
be
Donovan,
all-
Donovan,
You guys
Donovan,
gonna
Donovan,
let him
Donovan.
fucking answer?
No,
You've
no,
been
actually,
waiting
no,
for
no.
somebody to
Society.
answer
No,
his
no.
fucking
Cringy, let's let him go. Cringy, let's let him go.
You're
What is going on? Let
somebody
Donovan
to
finish.
answer.
Let's let him finish.
Shut your mouth.
Let's let him finish.
I understand that you guys want to call it torture.
About to start
but
muting people.
Bukele has done a fabulous job in El Salvador. El Salvador is now safer than most of Europe. And you want to call it torture simply to score political points because you want to paint Trump as some kind of fascist, authoritarian monster. And again, what the point of this whole conversation is that this type of thinking, this is, essentially amounts to stochastic terrorism, which creates these wild assassins. Cut it out.
Donovan, is your
So I'm just
caretaker?
curious, do you
Wait,
think,
no,
like,
wait,
do you
wait,
think-
it's Donovan. Is your caretaker torturing you?
One at a time, please.
Donovan, is your caretaker torturing you because they must be like beating you on the head with a metal pipe every like 15 minutes because you seemingly forget everything I've ever said in this conversation.
No, you
Like,
want
do I need to
Just,
like
like,
call in
address
real
the
quick and
point.
tell them about it? No, there's no point to address because you
Yeah,
need to address
What do
anything
you
we ever
want
said.
America
Is
I'm
this
not
the new
beating
UFA
myself.
strategy? You're just going to
What do you want
insult people who
America to
debate
do?
you?
Well, when I
okay,
lay out,
so-
wait,
okay,
when I
wait,
lay
I'm
out the fact that
I'm
you're
just
just
ready
stating
to points to
order.
anybody.
What's
Wait,
your
wait.
solution?
Wait,
What's your
wait.
solution?
Wait, just give me a
What's
second.
your
I
solution?
I want to address Jake. When I let the fact I'm using State Department reports, I'm using UN reports, I'm using Human Rights Watch reports, all to
You
come to
said
the
that
conclusion
10
that there's just I'm repeating myself again to prove my point. All to come to the conclusion that
What's
there's
your
torture
solution?
happening. Give me a
What do
sec,
you
there's
want
torture.
America to
Wait.
do?
Stop, shut the fuck up, doll. There's torture happening at CCOT,
What
and
do you
Donovan,
want
and then
to do
Donovan,
about
and then
it?
Donovan says, "You guys are just using propaganda to score cheap political points. You guys don't have any
What's
evidence
your-
for what you're
what's
saying."
your
No shit,
solution?
I'm gonna insult him. Okay? I repeated myself 10
What's your
times.
solution?
Are you familiar with Attica, Scratch?
Are you familiar with like addressing the points?
Familiar
Yeah.
Are you familiar with like
Attica-
are you
Attica
familiar
What is
with
your
like
solution to this
Western-
conundrum?
are you
you're
familiar with like
Oh, for
hearing it
fuck's
and restating what your
Attica
opponent
was
said
a
5
prison
seconds
in
ago
New
and like
York, and they were. I said Attica was a prison in New York, and there were lots of violations with regards to medical care, with regards to the type of food, and there
True.
was a riot. It was famous. It happened in I believe it was the late 70s. But yeah, we have issues with our prisons here. But in
Yeah.
El Salvador,
Okay, so
again,
I'm just
it's not
curious,
the
and-
United States, so they don't have the same standards.
Gridgy, how about you
Again,
read out
what
some
I
of
would
the
point to is
testimony
the
Sure,
from
fact
the-
sure. Wait, I'm
that
sorry. Wait, I'm
Bukele
sorry. I'm just curious. So,
has
Donovan,
wrought
in
miracles in El Salvador. And
wait, Donovan, do you
we,
think?
we
okay,
kind
do
of
you
want
thi- well,
that
I'm go-
here?
I'm going to
want
describe-
people
okay,
to follow the law, and not
Donovan,
just
do
the
you-
citizens, but we want our government to follow
Jesus
the law.
Christ.
And
So,
enforce
Donovan,
the
do you
law,
think?
so.
Donovan, do you think shoving 75 people into a 25-person cell, a solitary confinement cell, with no light, it's dark, there's one toilet, it's so packed they can't lie down to sleep,
Yeah, see,
and then being deprived of food and
you're
water.
making a huge mistake, because if you've ever
Do you
been
think
in the
that's torture?
military,
Do you think being deprived of food and water
bro,
and then
that sounds
being
like the
packed
cattle car on
into
the way to basic training to me. That is bringing back
no,
fond
that
memories.
sounds like a cattle car on the way to fucking Auschwitz,
Yeah,
Donovan.
or on the way to basic training.
Yeah, you just said yeah. I was like, oh yeah, that sounds like the cattle car on the way to Auschwitz. You're like, yeah, and
No, I understand you want to be hyperbolic to make your point.
really cares
but
if you?
it's
Reggie,
fallen
how
on
many
deaf
days were
ears,
they?
guys.
Wait. Can you read the testimony of the guy?
What's your
cartels are
solution? What's
destroying
your
Central and
solution?
South America. They
I got
have
a- I got a
more
question.
control
What is this?
than
What
the
is your
governments
solution,
do.
guys?
The solution
And guys like
is
Bukele.
The solution
actually
is
make a
doing UFA,
difference
what you're doing, advocating
when
for
your
bullying,
super
calling out,
soft
calling
on
out,
crime policies are flaccid and they're not
Cardboard
working.
box.
calling out disingenuous
Talking about
piece of shit like
flaccid, you haven't been able to get up
Donovan, making chapters, motivating young voters, and recording these debates, which I am, and the fact that I'm destroying Donovan, actually gaping him right now,
Well, that's
posting on YouTube,
true.
and getting
adorable.
people into our tour. That's the solution, and I'm doing it currently.
Well, that's
Every-
kind of narcissistic. but-
Yeah, thanks for reminding us
Narcissistic.
How's
that
that
the
narcissistic?
main plank on your party
We're just
platform
we're
is narcissism
describing the
and
truth.
delusion.
We're just describing the truth. Which
He
is
actually is.
think you're gonna
I'm gonna be
convince-
honest. He's just
Donovan's
losing right now.
Donovan's
Wait, what?
Donovan's
you think you're
Donovan's
recruiting people right now to your movement?
Oh, once I
Right,
post this on
like
YouTube,
that's what I was
I'll
gonna
do that.
say. Like when you headline people like Destiny, you're not gonna reach out to anybody.
I don't
So,
think
okay.
we're
Do you
here
think
to.
that's my individual
I don't think we're here to dominate people. We're
Yeah,
we're
I
here
It
to-
doesn't
don't think
matter if
anyone's
that's your
showing
individual
up here
decision.
then.
You're way too confident in your ability to reach out to the other side when you headline a guy who says the other side needs to be terrified of going
I
out in
don't
public
like
into
you.
rallies.
You keep saying I
and shit like
headline
that.
them. Do you think I have any? Do you think it's my decision if Destiny's on a tour or not?
No.
Aren't
Yeah.
you doing
Okay,
that?
so the only
I'm
thing
not saying
that you can judge me
Something
for
weird.
is my actions to further UFA,
Aren't you
not
guys
anybody
getting
else's.
paid by
Bullshit. You are
America?
absolutely associated with everything he said, so long as you remain on a tour with him.
Yeah.
That's how that
no.
works.
Wait, there are many creators on the tour. It'd
Who
be
disagree,
ridiculous for Z
Yeah, and
for Z
anyone
to moderate every
associated
single
with
thing. All of
is not,
it'd be
like,
it would be
anything
it would be
anyone
it would
wants
be
to
it would be
part
it
of.
would be it would be ridiculous for Z to moderate every single thing every single creator says. I do not endorse anything any other creator says. I only endorse what Z Cone Sanchez says. That is all. There's official statements by her.
You realize that nobody.
Oh
on
yeah,
the
so
track,
so Z Cohen Sanchez seems to endorse Destiny, so therefore
She
you
literally
seem to
came out
endorse everything
crying
he
about
said
what
as well.
happened.
Yeah,
what-
Okay,
she
so-
literally
okay,
made an
wait, so
entire
wait,
statement
so-
about how what happened to Trucker was unacceptable and we can't be doing that. I don't know what
I
you're
don't care
talking
what
about.
she said.
Okay, so wait,
Yes,
so
wait,
Jake,
you
what did I
should.
just
She's
say?
the leader of the entire thing. She runs it. Her
Right.
It doesn't
So,
matter.
Jake,
most
Jake.
relevant.
It doesn't matter.
Yes,
no
it
one
does.
knows
Jake, what did
who
I
you
just-
guys are. They know who Destiny is, and if he's a part of it, it's a dead. It's
Okay,
dead
I'm
in
gonna
the
say
water.
okay, I'm gonna say this
Okay.
one more time, and this is the and I'm not going to engage this anymore. Again, there are many creators on this tour. It'd be unreasonable for Z to moderate everything all of them say. She has put out official statements. She is literally the
Yeah, but
leader
nobody
and the
cares.
wait, and
We know
she's
you don't
like the
care.
business
You don't
leader of
actually
this
care
tour.
about what the
She-
position
wait, wait,
of
she is a-
UFA
wait,
is. You don't
everyone
actually
knows
care.
Destiny.
But
Nobody knows
endorse
who
what-
the fuck Z is.
I endorse
Yes, they
what
do.
she
They literally.
says,
Wait,
and that is
CNN
all.
literally did an interview.
Okay,
with
if there-
people know who she is.
If you have any other if you have any other if you have any other complaints, Z's DMs are open. That is all.
We don't care though. That we don't.
Nobody gives a
cares
fuck about whatever this bullshit movement,
Yeah.
whatever thing you got going on.
Hold
Nobody
on,
cares.
hold on.
Okay, why the fuck are you
Alright,
talking about it?
can we move on?
You seem to be awfully concerned because you keep yapping about it.
No, we're
Well,
just
you
like
know-
you're discredited.
You just yapped about it for like 5 minutes.
We're trying to.
I don't
tell you
care,
you're
but no, I did just yap
discredited.
about it.
I think it's cringe, and I really don't give two fucks. So why are we talking about
Oh,
it?
anyways, do you think there's
I'm
do you think
telling
there's
you guys
torture?
how I'm.
Do you think there's
how
torture going
I'm
on in
personally,
Seacat?
wait. I literally said how
Probably,
I told you guys how I'm
Probably, yeah.
personally motivating people to go and vote. How
You
I'm
know what you
personally
guys should
doing.
do? You
and you
should
said,
like
"But
go to
Destiny."
all the jails and prisons all around the world, and you should compare them. And you should get an activist group that like will like improve like all foreign jails around the world.
Is it ethical to wait? I'm curious, doll. Is it ethical to knowingly deport people to torture prisons? Is that an ethical thing to do?
They're not torture prisons. They're prisons.
Terrorists. I don't think
If
Trump
that was
cares too much.
happening, would that be ethical?
What we are? They're not American.
Hypothetically,
citizens.
if that was happening, would that be
we
bad?
have
No,
no-
probably
we have
not.
no-
probably not ethical.
we have
Who
no,
the fuck
like-
cares?
No, I want
Yeah,
Doll
we
to
have
answer the
nothing
question. Oh,
to
who
do
the fuck
with it.
cares if it's actually happening then?
Yes, who fucking cares, dude? These
Yeah,
people
this
are
is
from
what I
Trent
mean.
ideology.
MAGA is
You
discussing
have no
piece of shit.
fucking
They
clue
don't
who
care
you're even
about. They don't
talking
care about people's due process rights.
You have
They don't
no-
care the
you
Supreme
have no
Court in
context around this. You're like a
DG.
19-year-old
Wait, I'm sorry. You
that
said.
thinks his
Do you
brain's
think
developed,
people?
but
Wait,
you
I'm
have
sorry.
no
I'm
fucking
curious.
clue
Do you
what
think?
you're talking about?
Wait, I'm sorry. Do you think people who commit crimes deserve to be tortured?
What do you think going to jail
No,
is?
I think that people from Trinidad de Agua.
Do you think that
Do you
we're,
think
like,
people who
getting-
commit crime? Okay, wait. I'm sorry.
Do
To
you
be
know
clear here.
that people get
Wait,
beaten up on a
I'm sorry.
daily basis in prison? Do you know that? That's
To
a
be clear here.
regular
I
thing.
can't.
Wait. I'm sorry. To be clear
Do
here.
you know that?
65%.
Do you know there's
To be
gang
clear,
violence
65
and gang rape that goes on?
65% of the people who were
Like,
deported
do you
had no
understand jail is
no
like a
previous
hellish
had
place?
no previous
Are
had
you
no
under the
previous criminal
assumption that
had
prison
no
is
previous
like a
brother.
country
Holy
club
shit.
or
Had
something?
So, doll,
65% of the people 65% of the people
jail.
deported.
It's prison.
65% of the people
You're
deported
around
had no
other
previous 65% of the people
killers
deported.
and- yeah.
65% of the people deported. 65% of the people deported had no
God.
previous criminal history.
Great.
So again, is it ethical to
In the
deport
U.S. or elsewhere.
to deport people in the U.S.?
Do you think we should deport members of Trinidad de Agua?
Yeah.
They weren't even convicted of being such.
I'm
How do we?
asking you.
We don't even know if they
Answer the
were.
question. I didn't ask you that. Do you think that they should be deported to their country of origin?
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I don't think it should be
Okay.
tortured though.
Well, what if their country of origin is currently run by a drug lord dictator? How about that? Should we deport them to a third country then, or should we send them to the drug lord dictator?
No, you can deport them to the
But that's
third
what we
country.
have
That'd be
to
fine.
But
Okay,
that's
so
why
then in
we
that
have
case, we should do
due
that. When they
process.
get to that,
That's what
hang on,
withhold.
hang
That's
on.
what.
When they
That's
get to
what
that
withholding
country-
orders are for.
When they get to that country that they've been deported to, do you expect that they should be free to roam about, or do you expect that that third country may want to put them in prison because they're exercising?
That
They
third
try to
country.
convict
That
them,
that
yes.
third country may want. That
Okay.
third country may want to put them in. That third country may want to put them in prison. But
Got it.
it is
Okay.
unethical. It is unethical to pay a country to
Right. This
to
is
knowingly
do
pay
you know
to
the world is
pay
a
to knowingly
utopia?
put people in a torture prison.
We paid them because they
paying-
were Venezuelan people. We had to pay El
you-
So,
Salvador.
this
to
is-
house
this is once again,
Venezuelan
like,
You
gang
paid
rape.
them to
You
put
understand
them
that,
in
right?
a
Cringy.
You understand
torture
the
prison.
context.
Cringy, just for a second, right? Like, we had people like Andy Harmendez, a gay makeup artist who was seeking asylum in the U.S., who was in detention the entire time he was here, who was deported because he had 2 tattoos on his wrists of his mom and dad's name with a crown, and also apparently gang tattoos. As Cringy was pointing out, 63% of these people didn't even have any kind of criminal backgrounds, right? The evidence to actually say that these people are trying to Agua is super fucking flimsy. And to then, on top of that, violate their due process rights, which the Supreme Court ruled in DGG and a break v. United States, and knowingly send them
It's
to a torture
JGG.
prison. Oh, sorry, JGG. And then send them to a torture prison knowingly, which we're paying $6 million for. That is super fucking unethical.
It's not unethical to pay another country. You already
Can
said
you
it's
wait?
okay
If
to
everything
sin.
I just laid out, if
Okay,
everything
wait,
I
I'm
just laid
sorry,
out
wait,
is true,
okay, wait a second.
Argument, for
if
fuck's
everything
sake.
I just laid out is true,
Where do you
is
It
that
just
want
shows
them
how
to
weak of a
go?
debater you are to not let
Where
your
do you want them to
opposition
go?
finish their part. Okay, you understand that, right?
I just
Okay,
wanna
so
think
here's the
yourself.
point.
It's not illegal. Just for the record, it's not illegal to deport people under a standing law. Just so you guys know.
If your only
The
argument
deportations, Trump's deportations were illegal. They in GG versus Trump.
Were not illegal. They were
the
under. They were in accordance with the
Supreme
AEA.
Court. The Supreme Court.
Like,
Okay,
why
wait.
are
I just
we
want to wait a second. One thing. Okay.
This is
One,
like a
I just want a couple things. It was illegal. It was illegal in 3 ways. 1, it was not in compliance with Judge Boasberg's original 2-0. 2, it violated due process rights. In GG versus Trump, the Supreme Court explicitly said that these immigrants were due their habeas filings, which they did not receive. And number 3, Trump's invocation of the AEA was also illegal. So it was illegal in 3 ways. So yes, these were legal
that
deportations in non-compliance.
Oh my God.
And
it was
that
not.
wasn't
Can you
even
restate what I
decided
just
in.
said?
Yes, it was.
Can you
That
restate
wasn't
what I
even
just said?
decided in Trump v. JGG. You know that, right? The invocation of the
Is it-
AEA was not decided in that case. So what
Yeah,
are you saying that?
wait,
based
yeah,
off of?
I knew there's a different case, bro. There's
Go on.
again. It was
conversation.
It was
getting
recently. It was ruled that
honest.
Trump's invocation of the AEA was illegal.
By who?
The Supreme Court, dude.
Oh, it's spring.
In what case? That's what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to the name of the case.
Okay, but we do agree that
Okay,
he
wait.
did violate.
While I
I
look
just
up,
wanna-
wait
I
a
just
second.
wanna
While I
be
look
clear,
up,
we
wait a second.
agree-
While I look up, I'm sorry. Wait. While
I
I
don't
look up the
want
case,
this
do you think?
conversation
Listen,
going for
while I
hours.
look up the,
It's like
I'm sorry.
something
Wait.
that's
While
on
no,
argument
Aaron, sorry.
for
I'm sorry.
fucking
While I look up the
months.
case, is it? Wait. While I look up the case,
It
is it
wasn't even
okay
the
to
Supreme
violate?
Court. It was an
Wait. I'm
appeals
sorry.
court.
Okay. I'm sorry. It wasn't the Supreme Court. It was the appeals court. Wait. Jake, I'm sorry. Is it legal to
What is going
deport
on
people
right now?
against a judge's orders? Is that
your
legal to do?
brain, like,
If you're in
seasonal?
if you're in violation of a TRO, is that a legal thing to do?
If you're in violation of a TRO, well, the TRO got lifted.
Okay, wait, I'm sorry. you can only violate TROs in cases where a TRO is clearly illegal. This is not true because Judge Boasberg, obviously, he thought the TRO was legal. The appeals court said it was legal. The circuit court then said it was legal, and then the Supreme Court said it was illegal.
Circuit court.
So
is
it
the
wasn't.
appeals court, by the
So
way.
wait. So it wasn't unambiguously illegal. So you have to follow a TRO, even if you think the TRO, even if you think you're going to win on the merits of the case, you
Why
have
are
to
we-
follow a TRO. It's
We
not
all
optional.
know this already. Why are we talking
Okay,
about
so
this?
okay,
Okay,
wait,
so
you
okay,
also-
so wait, I'm sorry. So
Cringy,
wait, I'm sorry. So
cringy,
again,
cringy,
I'm going to
cringy.
ask.
Give
Wait,
me,
so
give me,
wait.
just give me a sec. Okay, just give me a sec. Do we also agree that Trump violated the due process rights of these immigrants when he didn't give them sufficient time to file habeas
you
petitions
guys,
and
like,
didn't
do
give them
this,
a
like,
I'm about to
notice
do
for
a
crap with
deportation?
your
countdown. Like, I'm so
babysitter?
fucking tired of hearing this shit. Like, this has
Can
been
you
going
guys
on.
like do this
Okay,
debate
why
crap
do you want
with
to
your
debate it then? Why
babysitter?
are you guys right? Okay, I'm sorry.
No,
Why are you
because
guys dodging then?
there's other things we can talk about. Like, to be honest.
Well, it seems like you guys don't want to accept the hard reality, which is that Donald Trump knowingly and intentionally
Have you
paid
ever
El Salvador
experienced hard reality?
and then
Have you
illegally
ever
deported
experienced
200
hard
people,
reality?
some of which had
TRO
no
didn't even-
criminal backgrounds, to be tortured.
TRO didn't even drop until
Yeah, this
they were
is,
in planes
you know,
on the other side.
Cringy, Scratch, I love you. I
There
think
were-
you
there
guys
was
are fucking-
literally, like,
you guys
there
are
were
some
two
of the
planes
smartest
on the
people
ground.
on this app, but
I
like,
think you
There
have
were
to stop
two
taking
planes
it's like, we
Adderall.
that
gotta move
hadn't
on,
even
dude.
lifted
We
off
gotta move
when the
on.
TRO was given.
It's like a dog with
Wait,
a
this-
bone or something.
Oh my gosh, you guys, look, the reality is, and we've laid it out, and you guys agreed, yes, they violated due process rights, yes, they violated the TRO, so the deportation are illegal. We know for a fact that 63% of these people didn't have any kind of criminal background, so if they were even perpetrating is iffy. We know that there's torture going on in CCOT. We brought up the evidence for that already. I don't know why it's so hard to accept that Trump
No, it's
illegally
already-
deported
We know that the
208
Trump administration knows so too.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so hard to accept that Trump knowingly deported 263 people
let's
to a
see.
Salvatore court camp.
Yeah,
without due
we
process.
know
really
this.
funny the
Next
fact that you bring
topic,
up
next
Judge
topic.
Boasberg,
Next topic.
especially.
Oh my God. Next topic,
Because
guys.
Judge Boasberg, both his wife and his daughter are both working advocacy for illegal immigration. So
True.
yeah,
so
again,
did the appeals court too, right?
Where
The
what
appeals
I
court did
hear,
too.
and
the
what
circuit
most
court.
Americans
Okay, so
hear
wait, Donovan.
is, again, the left's willingness to interfere in government and pervert the
Donovan.
justice system in order to meet
Donovan.
their political aims.
Donovan, when is it okay to violate TROs? I
Yeah,
told you
what,
when.
What
When is
you're
it okay?
suggesting right now is that a superior or a superior court judge or even an appellate judge in Washington D.C. can countermand the chief executive of the United States.
Yes.
That's not what I said. I said, wait, it's a TRO. You have to be in compliance with the TRO. In our legal system, you have to be in compliance with the TRO until the TRO is stayed. In our legal system, you have to be in compliance. No, you're just wrong. You have to be in compliance with the TRO until the TRO is stayed, Donovan. No, you're nothing what I said is bullshit. In our legal system, it is true. This premise is true. Premise one is true. In our legal system, you have to be in compliance with the TRO
This is Jake's
until
live.
the TRO is
You
stayed.
lose viewers because of this. Like, let's move on to a different topic, for fuck's sake, man. Like, you guys, Scratch, Cringy, you cannot dominate this conversation. Like,
Wait a
nobody else.
second.
Yeah,
Oh, it'd be nice. I don't want to dominate. I don't want to dominate a conversation, but
You
when
don't
we're
let
literally
anybody
having to.
talk.
Wait, hold on a
debate
second.
the
Hold on a
movies,
second.
kind of
Stop.
They're streaming.
So when
They're gonna be
Boasberg
old
found probable.
shits when they
Hold on.
stream.
So when Boasberg found probable cause that the Trump admin violated this TRO, what happened in the appeals court when that contempt filing was made? Did they block it or no? I'll just let you guys know the answer is yes. So why are you guys lying? Is that the new UFA strat? You're just gonna start lying to people now?
Lie about.
You guys
You're
are
both muted,
totally
by the
fine
way.
with perverting the justice system to meet
Wait,
your political
what did-
aims. And not only that, but subvert the will of the American people. This was a policy that Trump ran.
Wait, Jake, I want to
And
ask,
you are
what was the
totally
original
fine with
claim, and then what do we
Boasberg,
lie
who
about
should have
specifically?
recused himself, act in a way that perverts the judiciary against the executive branch.
Okay.
You said that.
Contempt. The contempt charge is thrown out only on the basis
Cringy,
that
make him
because
answer
the original TRO
Cringy,
is stayed.
Shut the fuck up. Make him answer the question.
Yeah.
What was the specific claim, and then what do we lie about?
Hey, real quick, Lotus has been
Yeah,
up here
okay.
for a long fucking time and hasn't said anything. So Lotus,
I'm
like,
shocked Lotus
how you
is-
doing? Like,
No, I guess my question isn't gonna be
I'm
answered.
shocked.
Never mind.
And I
True.
can answer for you.
Dodging.
You guys said they violated the TRO, and that wasn't founded by.
Yeah, I mean,
They
it
did.
wasn't found by
They
the-
did violate the TRO. Okay, wait. I'm sorry. Do you agree to TRO was? Wait, I'm sorry, Jake. Do you agree to
talk,
TRO?
please?
Wait, Jake. Jake. I'm sorry, Jake. Do you agree that the TRO said turn the planes around? Do not deport these people. You agree that the TRO said that?
I said that, sure. Yeah.
Okay, do you agree that the Trump administration did not do that?
Well, they didn't, right? But again, this
So
was
they
thrown out by
violated
Okay,
the
so are they in
thrown out by an
compliance?
appeals
So
court.
are they in compliance with the TRO, or are they not in compliance with the TRO?
We're not.
This
Okay,
is like
thank
this
you.
is the difference
Anyways,
between
moving on.
doing a
Next
crime and being
point.
punished
Next
for a
topic.
crime. Like this is so
They
basic.
can go to the next topic.
You can
like,
you
we know
can
this.
you
we
can
know
violate
this.
TRO and not
The
be
fucking contempt charge is thrown out in a
contempt.
technicality,
Okay,
which is that
cool
when the
story, bro.
which is that
Can
when
we let
the
Lotus,
which is
like,
that when the
introduce
original TRO was stayed, you no longer have
Stop my
anything to be in
talking. Stop my
compliance with.
talking. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Bro, listen,
Lotus,
you
go
have
ahead.
nothing to say. You literally have nothing to say.
True.
There was no contempt. There was no contempt. You're making an argument that's already been argued in court and it's already been thrown out. So you're
Okay, the
hang
original
on.
contempt charge was thrown out on a technicality, which is that when the TRO was stayed,
Dude, you have to shut your mouth and let other
there is
people
no
talk.
longer
This is a joke.
any TRO to
He
being
just talks over everybody.
so you cannot.
Every single person that answers him, he talks over them.
That's true.
Shut your
What was
mouth.
hang on, tell me
And
exactly
we
what the
let
technicality
Lotus
was.
talk. Lotus.
What was the opinion of the judge when they threw it out?
No, this is done. Like, this is done. This has gone on for like 20, 30 fucking minutes. Like, Lotus has been up here the whole fucking time. Lotus, please.
You're literally interrupting me. I don't know what you're talking about. But sure, yeah. The whole point is, the TRO was defective. There was no contempt. You're arguing about something that happened in fucking April. Who gives a fuck, dude? If your whole argument is that El Salvador needs to have better prisons, then you go bring that up with the people of El Salvador. Has nothing to do with our fucking administration. Thank you so much. Appreciate your time.
Okay, next topic.
Wow.
So can somebody
Look,
drop this person? They have added absolutely nothing to the conversation so far.
Next topic.
Lotus,
They're actually disrespectful
Can you be
this
quiet for a
conversation
second
and the quality of
because
this
you
panel.
dominated the conversation
Look,
for like 30 minutes. Lotus.
I don't
Lotus,
like. I don't.
yes.
It's really hard to engage with people who literally have like skulls that are 1 foot thick, and my diamond drill bit like physically can't get through it. Okay.
Well, you guys.
It's
you
really
guys
hard
talk
to
at, like,
engage with
100
people
miles an
who
hour,
didn't
though.
get their basic GED.
You guys talk at 100 miles an hour and you dominate the conversation.
That's
So,
the point.
like,
Yeah.
Don't listen to what
The problem
anybody
is when
says,
I
and
run you down these basic fucking logic trains and you guys still can't comprehend them. I wonder if I'm talking to
else
you,
can, like,
or if I'm
talk.
talking to
That's the
ChatGPT,
problem.
or if I'm
It's like a
or if I'm
The
talking to
logic
an
trains
actual
include
I can't
TROs
tell.
that were
I'm gonna do it.
vacated and then
I'm gonna do it.
contempt filings that were also fucking blocked.
Blocked.
Nothing
Wait,
you guys are
Jake.
saying about this case that are
Thank you. Good night.
in line.